Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Ultra Squad, and today we're back at it again with a what if. Now, you guys have been telling me you wanted another part of what if Deku was betrayed. Now, I know you guys are wondering, like, I'm sorry, I know you guys are wondering, like, what have I been doing? I haven't been uploading. So, yeah, I've been, taking a break. I've been thinking of different what if that I can make. I have a ton of what ifs that I should make. Loads of Naruto's what if that I'm going to be doing. So yeah, you don't worry guys, you'll be getting your what if. So yeah. With it, let's just get into the video. Then where I left off is where Deku actually saved David's shield from the villains. And the class are planning to take out Deku. Now, we fast forward all the way to where the whole 1A class 1A and also Big Tree are leaving. Now, David Shield thanks Deku and All Might for saving him and so yeah on, especially Mirio. Like they said, like no problem that if you need anything, just call us. With that, they get onto their plane and they fly off. Now, Deku is right there, just looking out the window, and Nedry just there, laying, just sleeping on his shoulder. Deku just rubs her hand, just thinks how beautiful she is. That he doesn't want to lose her. Now, they land, and we fast forward to where they landed, as they all go to they all go home or to their dorms, wherever. Now, the whole class of 1A, except for Deku and Todoroki, they all had a meeting, a secret meeting that no one knew, and they planned to get rid of Deku for good. As they're planning this, it took them about 2 weeks to plan this to get rid of Deku. Now they have they called the Big Tree to come over and have a party to surprise Deku to say that we are sorry. The Big Tree instantly just accepts it right there, and also I'm gonna say like Mina went up to like she found Midnight in walking around the street. She went up to her saying that we're having a party, that it's a party to apologize for Deku and what we did, and we really want you to come. Midnight just instantly just says yes, and with that Mina just goes. Now they all told them to not tell Deku. So Nedry didn't tell Deku anything, and Deku doesn't even know about this all. And they don't even tell Todoroki. Because they think like Todoroki is just like, he was helping Deku right there against the villains. So yeah. So fast forward about like the next day, and Deku's just at home with Eri's just playing around, and Eri just like is just like playing with Deku, playing ball, as Deku gets a call on his phone. Deku picks up as he says like, who is this? As the one who answered him was actually Bakugo. Bakugo says like, what's up, Deku? Deku says oh, whoa, oh, what do you want? And Bakugo just says like, oh no, we're just here to, invite you to one party that we're having. You know Momo's party? Deku just says like, yes. What about it? Bakugo just says like, oh yeah, we need you there right now. And guys, if you can hear noise, I'm actually really sorry. Sorry guys, siblings again. So yeah. So Deku just instantly just says like, okay. No, sorry. Deku just says like, oh, I thought it was next month. Bakugo just says like, oh no, we changed. No, Momo changed it. Deku just says like, okay. And with that, he says like, so when is it? He just says today that we actually really do need you. Deku says like, sure thing, and he just ends the call. Deku just like thinks about it. For some reason, it's actually strange to call me and then change up the date. Really late, even. Oh well. And Deku just remembered that Neji's mom is not home. And Deku says like, crap, who am I gonna take? And he just remembered Todoroki right there. He just right there he said, huh, maybe Todoroki could help me out. He has siblings, I guess so. Deku just right there calls Todoroki. Todoroki picks up, he says like, hello? As Deku says, hey Todoroki, I actually need a favor I'd like to ask you. And Todoroki says like, what is it? As Deku just says like, yeah, would your sisters, would your siblings mind babysitting Aries for me? And Todoroki just said like, sure, I'll ask. About like 3 minutes later, Todoroki comes back, tells Deku that yeah, they will love to, and Deku just like great. Deku just goes and he just picks up Aries, and Deku just says like, hey Aries, I just need to go somewhere. You'll be staying with one of my friends' place if you don't mind. Aries just says like she doesn't mind, and with that Deku just goes to Todoroki's place. Now when Deku gets there, he leaves Aries there, and with that he just goes. Todoroki goes with Deku, and Todoroki just apologizes for what he did. And Deku says it's fine that it was your first villain attack, so you don't know what you're feeling. So Todoroki just says like, where is this place even? Deku just says like, I actually don't know. Hey, I asked Momo for the location. It's her party. As Deku just goes up, pulls out his phone, he just texts Momo right there, saying the address, like where's the address is. As Momo gave him the address, Deku and Todoroki just go to the address until they're at one weird place in town. Todoroki just says like, this is really weird. Deku has a bad feeling it is good, but he just annoys it. They go to the address, they see like they see like a big house. Like as they like no sorry, it's not a house, sorry. I keep on getting mixed up. It's a big warehouse, sorry. Deku and Todoroki are just confused. So they decided to go in anyways. They go in and the door instantly just shuts. And it's pitch black right here. Todoroki just uses his flame and just lights up the place as all he can see is just like nothing but darkness all around them. But they can see like there's a path right there. They could decide, and Todoroki decides to follow it. They follow the path until they can hear a loud thud. Deku just turns around and he just gets hit by the back of his head. About a few minutes later, Deku wakes up. Deku just says like, "Oh, my head. What happened?" Until right there, a light just shone right at Deku. Deku's right is legit just on the ground. He gets back up, and he's actually chained right there onto the floor. Deku just like, "What is this?" As the whole room light up, as Deku just sees Class 1A, the whole Class 1A, and also Nedry, like the big tree, and also Midnight. Deku asked what's going on. They said like they don't know even. They told us that it was going to be a surprise, as they're actually just confused on what's going on. As right there, Momo just starts clapping, saying that I didn't even expect this to go so well. Huh, you really are dumb. Deku just says like, what's going on? Why am I tied here? Why am I chained? By the way, guys, yeah, Deku can't use his quirk because these chains actually restrict him from using his quirk. You're wondering like, how did they get this? Momo is rich, duh. So right there, Momo just says like, we're here to, how should I put it? How should I put this in a nice way? We're here to end Deku's life. Deku says like, what do you mean end my life? Deku just says, no, sorry. Momo just says like, we're gonna take everything that holds and all that is precious to you. Deku says like, what do you mean? And they just point right at Midnight and the big tree. Deku says like, what you gonna do to them? As right there, Bakugo just goes up. He says like, well, how should I put this? We're gonna kill them. Deku just starts laughing. I say like, okay, good joke. You can let me go now. And sorry. They look at Deku straight in the eyes. Dead serious. Deku see they're not joking. Deku just start quickly just ripping himself out of the chains, but it's not budging. As Todoroki just says like, Deku. As Todoroki just right there pinned onto the ground right there, pinned onto the ground, has cups on the same as Deku. He's chained. Deku says like, wait, Todoroki? Wait, what do you have against Todoroki? They explained that Todoroki helped you in that, evasion of, that villain thing, at that island, David Shield, wherever. As you were supposed to die by that villain. We were hoping that you would die by the villain. They could call them sick, that why would you want me dead? I did nothing to you. They said that, no, you did nothing to us, but you are a threat to us. I'm sorry guys about this, sorry. Oh, sorry about that guys, I had to do something. Right there, they just start laughing at Deku as Deku just trying to get himself out. Like he's trying to get himself out. And right there, he just like rips the chain out of the ground, also breaking the chain. Deku right there just runs straight towards Todoroki right there. As right there, there's a wall. Like, no, sorry, there's spears coming right up Deku. Deku sees it, he just takes a step back. And he says, like, you want to get to Todoroki, you gotta get past this. As Deku just says, you guys are sick. As Deku just, right there, puts his hands on the ground, he just reforms it. As he's just reforming it, it just makes a path right there. Deku just runs to Todoroki to try to free him. As right there, when Deku gets close to Todoroki, there's a spear right goes through Todoroki's heart. Deku sees this and there's blood all over, like blood just splatter all over Deku's face. And Todoroki's eyes just widen to see this. Deku just says, no, no. Midnight just tells them to stop, that this is getting out of control. They don't listen. Deku sees Todoroki and he just instantly just breaks out the chain and he just sees there's a spear right through him. Deku just removes the spear and Todoroki just tells him, don't worry about me. Just coming out blood. Go. The rest. As Deku just says, I can't leave you. Todoroki just says, just go. As he just closes his eyes and he just lays dead. Deku checks his pulse. As right there, he just says, no. He just drops Todoroki on the ground. He just says, why are you doing this? And they said, like, you need to go and you need to die. So that we're going to take every single last one of them from you. Deku says this, tells them to stop right there. They don't listen. As Deku right there just charges straight at them. And Deku, as right there, they put a spear at Midnight's throat. Deku sees it, he just stops. And they said, like, you need to get through the obstacle course first. Deku just right there, he just gets mad, he just starts reforming every single ground right there that has spears. And he just plucks them up. All the spears just go spiking all the way up into the air. As he just sees like, okay, there's no more spears, he just goes to save them. And right there, there's a spear goes through Midnight's stomach. Deku sees it, he just says, no, not again. And Midnight just drops dead. He goes to Mirio, he's dead. Tamaki, it happens to him. And Nedry is the last one there. And she sees all this, she starts crying right there. Deku just tells him to stop. Please. As right there, they threw a spear right at Nedry's chest. As Nedry's eyes just widen, and Deku does breaks her free. As she just falls into Deku's arms, as she there's blood everywhere. Deku just tells her to stay calm. That I'll go get help. Nedry just says no, please. As Deku just starts crying right there, saying that I can't lose you. That you were the best thing that ever happened to me. Nedry just says, Deku, Eri, please. Deku just starts crying right there. As Nedry just tells Deku that she loves him. Deku says like she loves her too. As right, she just drops dead. They all start laughing right there. All class 1A just start laughing. I'm sorry guys if this episode seemed a little bit dark, but don't worry. Deku C looks at them with fury right there. As he's ready to kill every single last one of them. Right, the Deku just runs straight on, just with immeasurable speed. Until right there, there's a spear that goes through him, through his back. Deku just looks at it, and he just sees there's a spear right through him, went right through him. As Deku just drops to the ground, and he says like, "No, please, Eri." Like he starts crawling right there to the exit to go and save Ares, and so on. Until right there, he doesn't have enough strength until he just lies on the ground, blood everywhere. Class 1A is just cheering on, saying that we finally did it. As we go on to Deku right now, Deku's is just right. Deku just died and right, he's just in a void right there. Deku opens his eyes, he's just in a void, a black space, empty space. He just says, "Did I actually die?" The voice just says like, "Yes, you did." As the voice just walks out the shadow and Deku sees himself. Deku says like, "Wait, you're me." And Mini Deku just says like, "Of course I'm you." And Deku just says like, "Why? Why did this all happen?" As Mini Deku just says like, "I have no idea. But you can fix this." Deku says like, "How? Everyone is dead. Next is gonna be Ares and I can't do anything." As Mini Deku just says like, "Well, this is why I'm here to help you." Deku says like, "What do you mean?" Right there, Mini Deku just puts his hand on Deku's shoulder. Right there, Deku just starts glowing a blue light. As Mini Deku says like, "I'm gonna send you back in time to where this thing all happened." Deku says like, "Wait, back in time?" And Mini Deku just says like, "Good luck. That you only have one chance left." And with that, Deku just fully on this glows right there, and he's instantly just gone. Deku opens his eyes, he sees that he's in the Nomu's hands. As Deku just remembers this part, like where he is. He's at the USJ. Right there, the Nomu, he sees like he's already injured. That the Nomu is when I throw Deku into a wall, crashing Deku, making Deku go into a wall, make him go into one alleyway. And Deku just says, "Damn, wait, what? Wait, I remember. This is the this is where I laid for 2 days. Oh, damn. Oh, I'm still injured." Deku just starts coughing out blood right there. Deku just remembered that he only has one chance left. That he has to make this thing right. Deku just says like, "I'm not gonna let this thing happen." As the voice just says like, "Not yet," in Deku's head. Deku just says like, "Not yet." What do you mean, not yet? As the voice just says, "Not yet. You're still hurt. Just wait." As right there, the Deku starts healing him right there. Deku realizes like, what, how? And the voice just says like, "Oh, I actually just, healed you, if you don't mind that. Deku says like, thanks. And Deku just gets back up as he just remembers his classmates just betrayed him. As Deku just says like, so wait, so does that mean I don't have reform? Deku just tries reforming, and he just like, it just works. Deku's surprised to see that he still has his quirk. And Deku just decided, I only have one chance. It'd be better if I just lay low, thinking I'm that just dead. And with that, Deku just instantly just uses one for all around his body, and with that he just jumps into the air and lands on one building. But guys, I'm gonna be leaving that off. If you guys like it, like, subscribe, and you guys will be getting another part. I know this part seems a little bit dark, but that's the way I had to do it, guys. I'm sorry about it. It just had to go like that, so I can go to this part right there that I'm doing. So guys, remember, like, subscribe. If you guys want to see more, then get the video up to about 100 likes, and yeah, with that you guys will be getting another part. Peace.